Hello, YouTube. Just gonna get the Instagram live going here. This is a boring intro. Hello, one person. Thanks for joining. Don't have any real agenda. Kill me. What up, Butterball? Thanks for joining, y'all. Sorry, I'm not being super entertaining right now. I'm just getting started. That's dope. I'm glad you were able to learn how to wheelie. That's really sick. What question for you? Do you wheelie with one hand or do you wheelie with two hands? I always like one-handed wheelies better, but I think it totally depends on the person. Sorry, I'm just trying to get an Instagram live going because I don't know why. That's dope that you learned how to skid, Roman. What up, Instagram? I got my shitty ass camera. What's up, Cade? What's up? I'm not even gonna try because I'll fuck it up. But hello from US to Indonesia. Thanks for joining. What up, Lily Fix Gear? I'm doing 2 live streams right now. I'm on YouTube over here. Well, technically over here. I'll try to show you. So I got my camera back there. I got the whole, I guess YouTube can't really see it, but let's see if we can get the reflection going. No, you can't see it. I got the little Black Magic Studio guy. But thanks for joining, y'all. What up, Max? What up, Benja? Thanks for joining, y'all. Big Daddy Jackson. Yo, yo. I don't really have an agenda for this live stream. I usually don't. I never have. Wes might be joining later on. Sorry for the shitty camera on Instagram. I need to get a new phone. But if you guys have any questions, I was thinking maybe do the Instagram one for a little bit, and then on YouTube maybe we could watch some videos or something. I don't know how long I'll stay on for, but just wanted to hang out with y'all. What's up? Oh, that's sick, Alex. When's the next movie? Got a new vid dropping probably tomorrow. I just got to do some last little tweaks. It's not a movie though, but it is a little video. Chase and I talking about just some of the behind the scenes from what is it called? I can never remember the name of it. Riders on the Storm, the like down tree edit that we made. So did a little kind of behind the scenes. That was kind of fun to just hang out with Chase. Usually I worked up the courage to do this with some more people. So that's fun. Have I lost weight? No, I haven't lost weight, Garen. Garen, also you should join me. You want to come on the live stream for a minute? Where am I located? I am in the United States of America. I look different. Man, I don't know why I look different. Everybody's commenting on my looks. Is my lighting bad? What's going on here? Do we need some more? Turn this on out. Does that look any better? No one has won the little giveaway yet. But I think I'm going to announce, what's today? Today's the 14th, so I'll announce it in 10 days. And yeah, thanks for everybody who submitted. I was stoked. There was a ton of entries. That's awesome. I am older than last time you saw me. I'm always older. It's called Southside Fix. We're from Chicago. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job at reading comments on Instagram right now. What up, Froy? What would be better for learning tricks on a steel or aluminum frame? I think probably steel. Just because it's probably a little bit stronger and more. There's more steel frames with like better tire clearance than aluminum frames, I would say generally. So probably steel. Also on YouTube, let me know if you guys are hearing me okay, or if there's any like weird crackling. I've had some audio issues lately. What up, Morses? Sorry, I'm juggling two things here. Need some feedback on riding Fakie from a nose block. Can't seem to rein for it too long. Ooh. China. So what part are you getting stuck on? Are you getting stuck on like coming straight out of the nose bonk, or are you getting stuck on like are you getting like stuck at like half pedal? Where are you getting stuck on? I wish I could make this chat bigger. This is stupid. I'm on YouTube right now, and the stream quality is a lot better on YouTube than it is on my phone. So if any of y'all want to jump over to the YouTube live stream, come on over. This is where the real shit is. Thank you for letting me know, Roman. Any thoughts about new Scream Ranger? I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm not good about, you guys, everybody's always asking me about frames and stuff, and I'm never very good at keeping up on the latest stuff. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty sick. Well, this is a whole ass video. I did see the event in e-bikes. They're like trying to go really hard in e-bikes, which I guess is fine, but seems kind of like, I don't know. They're always just trying to chase some shit. And there's just so many, like, the e-bike market is just so oversaturated right now, I feel like. This bike looks fucking pretty sick. So it's like, what? It's like big fat tires. It looks like a carbon fork, I'm assuming. It's like a proper track lacrosse build is what it looks like. Looks pretty. Everybody. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry if I dropped out. Looks like nobody dropped out. Thanks for hanging around. Let me get my mic reattached here. So what else did I miss? Let's look at some more. Southside Fixed. I will check out your channel. I think I've seen your channel, maybe. Let's put it in the YouTubes. Yeah, that Ranger frame looks sick, though. That looks cool. All right, Southside Fix, you are subbed, my guy. I'll check out your videos. Maybe we'll... See, I always try to do the live stream on Instagram and YouTube, and I really should just pick one or the other because we could watch some of your videos right now. And maybe I'll do that next time. I'm trying to do this. I said I wanted to do it every Wednesday, and then I didn't do it last week. I did it the week before, but I'm trying to get on it. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to catch up on some comments. But yeah, let's see. OfferUp is the bike plug. Really? You're buying bikes on OfferUp? I've never used OfferUp. Level Components. Hey, Level. Glad to have you join. I'm hoping Wes or Garen or somebody wants to join me on the live stream. I swerve out left, right most of the time. I took your advice from keeping off the front of the bike and more on the saddle, but I can't keep going in a straight path. This is a question about riding Fakie. There's no way to ride Fakie straight. There's just literally no way to ride Fakie straight. And it's like you literally just are either on one carve, excuse me, try to do two things at once. You're either on one angle or the other. And it like, there's no way to ever go perfectly straight. Like you're always going to be kind of swiveling. And so the key is to like do the swivels, but not let your body weight fall one direction or the other, I think. Because then that's when you start to topple over. So it's like you're just like doing a little jiggle, and then sometimes it gets fucked up, and then you go one direction for a while, and then you kind of go the other direction for a while. But try to just like, if you have one side that's bad, just try to like get out of it as soon as you can. Also, you could practice some. If you're really struggling with like going one direction, you could just try doing some fakie circles, just so you can get a better idea of being in fakie without having to deal with the turning direction that you struggle with. That can definitely help. Any upcoming vids? Got a video dropping tomorrow. Chase and I looking at, hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I got to do some editing tonight. But Chase and I talking about and looking at some of the clips from the, I just said the name and I already forgot it. I picked the worst name for this video. The Riders on the Storm video, our tree edit. Let me have your Richie bars. I'm sorry, Oscar, but there's not a chance. I love those bars, and I don't think you can really find them that easily anymore. Does a frame upgrade really make that much difference? This is from Jonathan. I'm thinking about upgrading to a mash steel from an entry frame. Are you going to feel a difference? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of additional stiffness. Maybe a little bit of, if your frame was messed up. Yeah. Geometry, that's probably the biggest thing that you're going to feel a difference with, is geometry. Like those materials and things, I don't think, you can't feel it. I mean, it might be a little bit lighter, but, it's going to be subtle. It's not going to be, I think that like changing your wheels or your handlebars or your saddle are going to like make a bigger difference than changing your frame. I mean, it makes a big difference for sure, but is it going to be better? I don't know. I don't know what you currently have or how it feels to you, but it's not like you're going to get on it and be like, oh, this is amazing. But I would imagine that an entry-level frame is probably heavier. Oscar says, I can't find that, but I've been looking for a long time. Anyone willing to sell them? Oh, tips for learning skid with non-dominant foot. That's a weird one. I don't know. Do the same thing you did originally, but for your opposite foot. No, I don't know. I guess just kind of like, starting over, putting a little bit less weight on the back of the bike so it's easier to skid it. I'm not like, I can't hold switch skids for like ever. I can get into them, but I can't like hold them for a really long time. And I always kind of struggle with whipping that opposite direction. So that's like kind of weird, but I would just say like, try to unweight it a little bit more. Cause that's like, I mean, that's how you learn skids, right? Is like unweighting your back wheel so that it's not as hard to bust the skid. I guess that. Sorry, I don't know if that's very good advice. Can you shout out my crew? Good Hood Fixed. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Do you have a handle or something I can check out, or are you guys just true organic, non-online crew? I mean, not that one is lesser than the other for sure, but I'd follow y'all if you did have a handle or something like that. It's like learning how to skid again. Yeah, it really is. What's the future of FOAD look like in terms of video projects, collabs, merch, etc.? I'd like to do all of the above. It's getting harder and harder as I get older. This isn't my real job and don't ever have as much time to spend on it as I would like to, but it's always just a lot of fun. And, I like making videos and riding bikes with the homies. That's the best shit ever. And, talking to you guys here. So future is a new way of doing merch, and then to actually answer your question, I just got sort of weird about it, but I don't want to do another movie full length, but there is something bigger that's in the works. Film some stuff with Matt Spencer, film some stuff for myself, filming some stuff with Chase. I'm just trying to, and filming some stuff with Wes too, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to come together because I don't want it to be a movie. I want it to be something different, but I think the title is called Ender. So kind of a little sneak peek there. Can you give me some tips to do one-hand pop-up? One-hand pop-up. So I would kind of just say a one-hand pop-up I would think of it as being sort of similar to a no-hands pop-up, but just like to a little bit more of a controlled, easier degree. And when you do a no-hands pop-up, you're really putting your ass in your saddle and you're using your straps and you're just leaning back. Like you can totally pick up your bike without your hands, at least on a fixed gear, not really any other kind of bike, which makes the no-hand pop-up pretty cool. But yeah, I would just say, yeah, think about trying to do that. Maybe just practice like picking the wheel up just like a tad, just like an inch off the ground. And then, yeah, just keep practicing that. I think that'd make it easier. Switching from aluminum to steel, looking for a commuter build. Any recommendations? Well, we just looked at a really cool Scream bike. That thing was sick. I really love the Squid. That one's, I mean, it's not necessarily, it's more of it's a track lacrosse bike, but you know, it's got big fat tire clearance. It has 2 water bottle cages, so not a ton of mounts. And when I think of commuter bike, I'd want to have mounts on it. But there is the other thing that you could look at, I always recommend the Surly, the Surly Steamroller. It's a rad bike and it's, you know, pretty straightforward, got a lot of mounts, got a good tire clearance, decent quality, decent expense, but not the most expensive. All right. I've been answering all the YouTube questions. I haven't answered any questions on here. Whoa, I am behind. Holy shit. Can you get a shout out? What's up, Robin? Do it. Garen. Crop tops. Ooh, Foad crop tops. Yeah, there was some Foad crop tops, and then the supplier went out of stock for those crop tops. And so I just and no one really bought them. I think I gave some to Fiona, and I may have given one to Val, but I don't think anybody bought them. But let's bring them back. Let's bring back the Foad crop tops. I'm down. I'm game. But Garen, if you want the crop tops, you got to come on the live stream with me. No, I'm just kidding. Bullhorns blessed with fish and chips, but now I'm used to them. Y'all still ride bikes? I still ride bikes. Is Keo spins with bullhorns worth pursuing, or suck it up to get risers? I think you could do a Keo spin with bullhorns. Your grip's going to be really close, but I think you can still do it. It's better than drops. I mean, depending on which ones you have, depending on how wide they are, I think. I kind of like drops and... Whoa, what just happened? Things just got less bright. Oh, my little light went out. I kind of like drops and riser bars for like wheelies and stuff because I really love like with a one-handed wheelie, you pull the handlebars into the frame and then you just like have this really cool point to just like pull up the bike and it feels so solid. It's like you're connecting the whole bike together. It's cool feeling, but I think you could definitely do it. Velatopher, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. What are some good cheap frames? Can't wait for the giveaway. Yep, it's coming 10 days. I counted it. 10 days from now. Best time to ride Fakie. Shout out from PH. Best time to ride Fakie. Any time that you can ride your bike is the best time to ride Fakie. But I don't think that was your question. So, yeah, Dior, let me know what you meant by best time, because I don't think that's what you meant. Sander Water. Okay, I'm trying to answer. Go off road to learn non-dominant foot. That's a good one too. You know, a little less traction. Kind of sketchy though. I don't really like skidding on dirt that much. I mean, I do, but it feels scary. What else? Oh, Dior, you're on both live streams. You're the champion of the live stream. Maybe you just switched, but hi, Levy. Val's home. I'm on a live stream. News on Good Times vid. No news. Took it down. Shout out to you, Dior. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Dior. I will smoke y'all in a race. Damn, VL Topher's getting violent in the chat. You probably would smoke me. I'm not fast. Okay, VL Topher, you need to... Man, why is everybody so angry? If you're in here still, you gotta... I guess Parker's dad wants to join me on the live stream. Scott? What are the top 5 flashiest fixed gear tricks? I think the coolest fixed gear tricks are tricks you can't do on another kind of bike. So big spins, skid 180s. You can still do skid 180s on other bikes, but kind of fixed gear specific. Keo spins. Wait, what did I say? Big spins, fish and chips, Keo spins, skid 180s, Fakie wheelies. You can do Fakie manuals on a BMX bike, but I kind of feel like people did them on BMX before fixed gear, obviously, but they've gotten more popular in recent years. And I just like them. They look cool. Oh, I can't pause. Hold on. I'm trying to look at my chats. Let's go. We on. Hold on. Oh, man. Am I going to... Shit. Oh, man. I just exited the other live stream. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for holding on. All right, so I'm missing some other questions. What's the best tire for fixed gear bike? I haven't planned out the video yet, but I want to do like some scientific testing. So I ordered a gator skin, I ordered a randonneur, and I got a thick slick. If there's any other tires you want me to add to this test, but I feel like those are the 3 main like fixed gear tires that everybody always recommends. I'm going to test them because I have some theories about what's going to last the longest, and I think it'll be a cool video. So I'll be testing that out soon. I don't know when, but I bought the tires a while ago. They're just sitting in my garage. I just got to sit down and do the video. Thank you. I like this shirt too. It's got some cactuses on it. Let's see. VL Topher. All right, you're out of here. This guy. All right, well, just some negativity in the chat. Anyways, sorry, I got a little distracted. Bike checks on mountain bikes. Would love to do that. Garen, we need to do a bike check, some more of your bike checks. Maybe we could do a bike check and then you use that bike check to sell your bike. Can you do a wheelie with 48-15 ratio? And what about using cleats? Can you still do serious tricks with pedal cleats? I would not do tricks with pedal cleats personally, because it scares the shit out of me. I don't like cleats on any type of bike unless I know I'm just going to be, I have it on the gravel bike because I know I'm just riding straight. But getting out of them, I mean, it's kind of the same as straps. You just got to learn how to do it to get out, and it's easy. But for me, it's not that easy, so I don't like riding in them. Yeah, totally your preference. 4815 is on the harder side, and I think wheelies are a little bit easier with an easier gear ratio, but it's not unreasonable. Just ordered state bikes 4130. What's my first upgrade? Let's peep it. I'm gonna do a quick Google. Any comments on Wheel Talk? Are you friends with them? Is something going on with Wheel Talk? I have noticed that I haven't seen as many videos from Matt, and maybe I'm just missing something. But I haven't seen as many videos from him lately. I guess it's been 1 month. I just looked it up. Sorry, I got distracted on the State Bicycle 4130. But just general comments. I love Wheel Talk. Matt is the man. He does great stuff. I don't know how he was pumping out so much shit. For the last year and a half, 2 years, he's been pumping out a new video every week that's like a whole ass edit. And it takes me months to make an edit, and he did it in like weeks. And he's just, he's just killer on a bike. Like no one can do track bike tricks like Matt Reyes. So he's sick. First upgrade. I don't think you need to upgrade anything. I would approach this bike as you got it, and you want to ride it, and you can fix things as they break. Looks like you can it's cool with State that you can customize your handlebars and things. So, I assume that you've got the handlebars that you want. Maybe if I had to pick a thing, I would say pedals. Let's see, foot straps. They came with hold fast. Those are decent, so not terrible. I'm personally not a big fan of them because they're kind of floppy and hard to get your feet in, but they are good. People like hold fast straps. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta send a text back because I'm not sure. Anyways, Huncho, I do need to go to LA. I haven't been to LA in a while. And a Hayes. I would also like to go to the UK. Trick track video with J-Ball. J-Ball is the man. I haven't talked to J-Ball in a while, which is unfortunate because I love J-Ball. Stolen bike story. Damn, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I put that in the video. I have the footage. I just forgot. I got distracted by other shit. But thank you for reminding me. I think that's, I got to do that one. Are you going to go to Tark Tuesdays? I don't know what Tark Tuesdays is. Is that something that's happening here? Because I would be very curious. Where is the bike located? You can unclip quick. That's the thing too about clips is sometimes you can unclip when you don't mean to. But and what's up, Chris 2 Active? Hopefully you're here. Cheo Yang tires. I have never heard of that. I'm Googling that. I'm gonna make sure. Maybe I'll add that to the mix of tires to text or to test, not text. I'm not gonna text any tires. Yang tires. Okay, cool. Is this one of your sponsors, Chris 2 Active? You're just telling me because you want me to. No, I'm just kidding. I will check them out. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything in the chat. If I miss something up above, Can you follow? Yeah, sure. Jake Lenich and Daniel, something made a Tark Tuesday. They were meeting the aisle. Oh, well, I would love to if I was in San Francisco, but currently not there. What up, Swervis? You need to get out of the chat and get on Instagram with me. Come on. Depending on the cleat you get, blah, 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 blah. Any beginner fixie bike recommendations? We were just talking about States. They have some decent customization for relatively cheap. Depends on how much, totally depends on your budget, what you want to spend, what's available to you. If you want to go to a local bike shop, do you want to order it online? Do you want to do tricks? Do you not care about tricks at all? There's a lot of great bikes. Fixed gears are just so, there's not a whole lot you can get really nice and expensive and shit, but you can really, I mean, it's not a crazy bike, and depending on how much you ride it, you can go, you can find something relatively inexpensive and you can always upgrade later. Wes did clip out in the good times. I remember that. He did it with the fish and chips, because he always does the fish and chips with one foot, which I don't understand at all. But that's just how he knows how to do it. And yeah, I remember, makes the big noise. Do you skate? I haven't skated in a long time. And it hurts too much now. Everybody's been trying to get me, well, not everybody, but Evan and Wes have been killing it on the blades, and they've been trying to get me to get some blades. But I am an old man and I am too scared. I'm going to eat shit. Do you know much about Wabi cycles? I've watched Reasonably Dangerous. I know that that's not his YouTube name, but that's what I always think of him as. Zach. I've watched his videos about Wabi, but that's pretty much the extent of what I know about Wabi. What MTB do I have? I have a Ibis Ripley, the 2020 version. And I think they just came out with a Ripley AF, the aluminum one, but I really like it. A little bit smaller, but it's nimble, it's fun. Shout you out, Marcus. What up, Marcus? You are shouted out. Lamilla. I'm happy to shout people out. I don't really know. I don't know what saying you're, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, Trick Track's favorite tracker road geometry. I'm not sure what you mean there. Kilo TT, great beginner bike. I always forget to mention that one. I'm trying to see, why am I either working or in bed when you're on, player? Because you're always working or in bed. That's the real answer to the question, because I don't do this very often. Scream Ranger, yes, super sick. I like it. I just was watching a video about it. I don't know anything about it. Oh, Jacob Ruff. Hello, Jacob Ruff. All right. Oh, we got Weston. I'm going to try to connect him so you can see him.
Hey.
What up?
Finally, it kept failing. Been requesting to join for like 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What up?
What's up?
Here, I'm going to try to get you on the YouTube live stream. I got to connect my phone to my little thingy.
Okay.
Now, wait. Oh, shit. No. I fucked it up. All right. There we go. Everybody on YouTube can see you. You're tiny, and the phone is vertical, but it kind of works. You have to look at it on your phone. What up, dude?
What's up?
What questions does everybody have for Wes? They were talking about how you unclipped in good times to do your fish and chips.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What about it?
Just someone was asking about if you can do tricks or wheelies with cleats. And I said I would never fucking do that, but
yeah,
you do.
On a track bike, I can't really wheelie a track bike though. Any other fixie, yeah. I mean, I'm more comfortable clipped in on my mountain bike, right? I would rather wheelie my mountain bike clipped in.
What do you mean you can't wheelie a track bike?
I'm not very good at wheeling my track bike.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure they can you guys on YouTube hear Wes right now? Wait, Wes, talk, say something. Wait, why is
I'm talking right
it's not making any noise? Oh, you can. Oh, okay.
now. Can you not?
No, they can hear you. They can hear you.
Yeah.
You're like probably the best at wheelies though. That
Yeah, on a track bike, it's different though. It's a lot faster. I don't know. I mean, I can,
when you're good with these guys too.
that's,
The brake modulation.
oh, yeah.
Oh, Eric's
I would prefer to wheelie clipped in on a mountain bike, but on a track bike, it's terrifying. I get it.
See, I'm too scared to do it. A wheelie on a mountain bike with cleats.
Yeah, but you wheelie your track bike all day.
True, but not with clips or cleats. Hell no.
What's the difference?
It's scary. One you have to go like this, and one you have to go like this. And when you're falling back on a wheelie, this is more natural to me.
But how often do you ever loop out on a wheelie?
I guess not on a mountain bike that often because I got the. But
Well, even on your track bike, you've done it so much that you rarely ever loop out anymore. You know how to control it. You know?
it's true. It's still scary though. It's just. It's my same issue with blades. You can't get out of them.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I know. I know you're not supposed to get out of the blades. Someone asked, 587F asked, Wes, what got you into blading and what are some sick blade edits we should all check out? That's a good question.
What got me into rollerblading?
Yeah.
Let's see. So I remember when aggressive rollerblading started. It's around that time. I've played hockey my whole life. I grew up playing hockey, so rollerblading kind of from street hockey naturally developed from there. And then aggressive inline came along. Arlo Eisenberg, he started a skate company called Senate, and he also pioneered grinding handrails. And that's a different story for a different time. But anyway, hockey and just being around roller skating in the neighborhood with all the kids. I grew up with some kind of punk ass kids, like to vandalize shit a lot. We started grinding all the curves at our churches on our rollerblade power skates. They're like the original OG rollerblade, like the pink and green ones with the wheels, right? We took the center wheels out and started grinding the sleds at our church.
So this was before there were like actual, like you didn't have like freestyle rollerblades.
Yeah, no, the first aggressive skates didn't come out for another couple of years after.
Holy shit.
Grinding stuff, yeah. The first skates I got I started grinding on those rollerblades, like I said, and then the next pair I got were some Razors, I think. They were Razor Colts, and they were like one of the first, no, the Colts hadn't even come out yet. Razors, I don't remember what model it was, but yeah, I started skating before there were grinding skates. Yeah.
Damn.
Shit, I'm a long way since then.
Yeah. It's had a whole same thing with fixed gear. It had a whole peak and now it's, just kind of a core people who are into it because they love it.
Yeah, that's kind of all that's left, right?
Yeah.
Right on. I guess I've seen the surge of new fixed gear crews downtown.
True, there have been. There are more people riding fixed gear. All right, bring the mic closer to your YouTube mic. All right, I'm going to try. People can't hear you on YouTube I can't figure it out why the volume's not coming through. I knew there was going to be a problem with this one way or another.
It's not that scary with time pedals. That's a good one.
Can you hear Wes on YouTube better? Also, you didn't answer the other part of the question, which is what are some sick blade vids?
Shit. I remember FOR2, but that's really old. Currently, if you want to look up some modern edits, Soda is a good one. SOTA, state of the art. Salt Lake edit is, Drug of Choice, I think is what it's called. There's a whole Salt Lake crew of dudes.
True.
Skate with the Bloom guys. Ride with Bloom.
The new shit.
There's a Utah blade scene. I mean, there's all kinds of dudes that are putting out edits right now. Soda's kind of one of the biggest name production ones.
What about old throwback? Your favorite throwback video?
Yeah, FOR2, Future of Rollerblading 2. That has my favorite section from Rashard Johnson and Frankie Morales in it, which are both legendary sections. They kind of shaped rollerblading to be what it is now in a big way. I'm not even getting new comments on it. But anyway, FOR2, Feet. It was called, this movie was called Feet, and then the sequel was 2 Feet. Those were really big back then too.
Sick. Did you ever try soap shoes?
Yes, I did have a pair of soap shoes.
Sick. Matt goes hard in the soap shoes.
Yeah.
I made my own soap shoes.
How did you make them?
Have I never told you this? So I was in elementary school and I took a pair. So, you know, like brackets that you buy from Home Depot to like put, I forget what it's called. You like are melding like 2 flat pieces of wood together. Like it's just a metal plate with holes in it. What is that called?
Like a joint?
Yeah, a flat joint. It's got a bunch of holes in it. I took that and then I put a bunch of tacks into the bottom of my shoe so it stayed on. And then the fucking tacks were like poking through the insole.
Into your foot?
It didn't like it would. You could only feel it when you like landed hard, but
right, like they're not long enough to actually puncture.
Yeah, but it was still sketchy.
Yikes! Yeah, definitely.
I would like some soaps. I would also like some Heelys.
Has anybody made a combination Heely soaps yet?
I don't know. Let's look at that.
When you're almost rollerblading.
Yeah, true.
Or
basically, Heely soaps. Let's see if they exist.
Any comment on Chanelli Pepper? The handlebar? That's the little handlebar, right? The rising bar.
I don't know. Yeah, there is a Heely soap. Let's look it up. I'm going to Google it right now. I wish I could show you my screen. I got to figure out a better way to do this with people. No, not Chanelli Vigorelli. Chanelli Pepper.
Not veggie tips.
It's just that. Wait. Yeah, I think it's a handlebar. Yeah, it's totally a handlebar.
Yeah, the Chanelli Pepper. I'm pretty sure it's a handlebar. It's kind of a short, like a traffic bar, but it's a rising bar.
Yeah.
I think it comes in like a 500 width or something like that, right?
Yeah, it looks hella tiny.
Right? Yeah.
I would just buy a regular handlebar and cut them.
Right? I mean, yeah.
I kind of am sad. I like wide handlebars, but I think there is some value to skinny handlebars on a fixed gear.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the guys that are cutting through traffic, right, splitting lanes in New York, and cars, definitely benefit.
And for wheelies too. I mean, definitely definitely traffic, but wheelies, I think, or excuse me, not wheelies, bar spins.
Yeah, bar spins, definitely.
Because, you can just you don't even have to worry about your knees or shit.
Right, shorter throw, definitely, yeah.
Wes was almost sponsored by them. Wait, you were almost sponsored by who? Who?
Chanelli? What?
I don't know. That's what Evan said on the YouTube.
Sponsored by Chanelli? What's he talking about?
I don't know. I think he said it a while ago.
He's talking about soaps.
Were you almost sponsored by soaps?
Yeah, they sent me some free. I wasn't going to talk about that.
They sent you free shit?
I got a free pair of soaps.
That's dope. Like back in the day?
Like when they were big, yeah. I think I was in junior high.
Damn.
I was grinding the wooden rails in my cafeteria.
And how did they find you?
Who?
Soaps.
I reached out to them.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, I was marketing myself back then.
Nice.
Yeah. Send them an email.
What other questions do y'all have for Wes? Wes is the dirt master. He's also the one-footed fish and chips master. He's also the blade master. And he's the bike mechanic master. I can sort of shoot the shit on how to fix bikes. And luckily, fixed gears are simple enough that... But Wes is the one who really knows how to do some shit. So ask him the questions. Also, Jacob Ruff, I'm sorry I didn't... what does FODE stand for? Nothing.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's not even an acronym. It's a word.
No.
Get out of here with that shit.
Yeah, come on, Jacob. I hope you're still here. Can you do a trick track video with J-Ball? Yes, I'd love to. I just need to find time to see J-Ball. So I didn't realize how far back and out of focus I was sitting. Eric Flynn. Oh, Eric joined over from the... He was on the Instagram. Now he's on the YouTube. What else? What best wheel set? Oh, sorry.
I can only see Instagram comments.
I know. Well, because you're joining me here. Well, let me show you really quick. So you're...
Are they the same? Oh, there's Eric. Talking shit. He can really... I can't really track bike, though.
So there's this whole setup going on right now.
Oh, wow, I am tiny. How can I make my face bigger? Do I get closer?
I mean, you can get closer. This thing is like made for like TV ratio. It's not made for vertical iPhones thing.
Is that for... No, because then I'm just sideways on that screen.
I know. I can't get it to flip. It's just Instagram. I could like do, if I were to pick, I could do like just FaceTime you from my computer. But
You just froze out on what you said. If you would do what?
I could FaceTime you from the computer, but then there wouldn't be Instagram. Then you wouldn't see the comments on Instagram.
Right.
Tips for log hopping off-road. That's a good question for you.
Log hopping off-road fixed?
Yeah.
Start your bunny hop super early and pull as hard. I mean, depending on how big the log is, right? You know, it's just like bunny hopping in fixed gear. Like you talk to these guys about setting up pedals for grinds or bunny hops. If they're going to bunny hop something up to a ledge, you have to set up kind of early for it, prepare your hop kind of early, you know. Don't try to bunny hop it like a mountain bike where you would hop it as if you were coasting. You have to set up your pedal stroke and begin your bunny hop early and prepare to have your cranks horizontal at the peak of your hop.
Right.
Right.
Well, and here's one that I've never understood about what you've been able to do. How the fuck do you deal with not, like, I feel like off-road, you just have to be comfortable with doing anything at any pedal stroke at any time. Like, you're good at that. Like, I get so confused. Oh, Eric had another question for you. But hold on, go ahead. To answer that one first.
Kind of. I mean, I feel the same way about fixed gear freestyle. Like, it fucking terrifies me thinking about trying to ride Fakie, let alone Fakie bar spin, right? How the hell am I going to set my feet up to get back? That blows my mind. But on the dirt, it's easy for me to see what's coming on the trail and set my feet up, being comfortable with the ratio, set my feet up in time for like a turn or a jump, or I know something, you know, there's a fast section coming up, so I want to be at a certain cadence when I get to a certain part of whatever, right? So it makes sense to me because of how I ride. I can just see forward ahead and set my pedals up kind of naturally as if I'm coasting. And then the dirt part, it kind of, you got to stay loose. You just have to, you know, it's just like riding a mountain bike. The tighter you grip your handlebar, the less control you have. You need to stay loose and kind of absorb a lot of it. Use a lot of body English as well. Yeah, setting up the pedals is like the fixed gear freestyle stuff you guys do blows my mind. I have no idea how you guys do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I guess I was just, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that part's easy to me. But I guess I just sort of assumed, I've never really asked you that question. I sort of assumed that you weren't trying to ever set up your pedal stroke for riding dirt. or like even putting that into account, because there really is no. It's not like you can skip. It's not like you can skip hop a bunch of times before something, right?
Right.
But
if you watch the videos, I'm skidding, quite a bit before a turn. And even
true.
That's it. But the skidding isn't necessarily only for speed modulation. It's for also setting up the pedal stroke to be able to turn into a turn. Because I want to be able to like lean into the apex of a turn with my inside foot up, right? And then be able to kind of yank out of the apex with the bike so I can get the next pedal stroke. Because I know that the pedal's going to come around and hit the ground.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
You're teaching me some shit. Eric had a question for you, and Evan said it was going to be a good story. I just got to find where the question is.
There's a question right here real quick I can answer while you're finding that. Western mechanic doesn't know how to get rid of a creaking noise in my bottom bracket. It's an outboard bottom bracket. So I'm assuming English outboard bottom bracket, GXT, in any sense is threaded if it's outboard. Creaking bottom brackets 99% of the time come from dust and some sort of interface touching, where two metal interfaces are touching each other. So like where your bottom bracket cup is touching the frame, or where your bearing is touching your bottom bracket cup. It's just a matter of a little bit of dust in there. So best thing you can do, if you have the tools and the confidence to take it out, clean it, grease it, put it back in, should get rid of your creak.
Boom. Okay, I found Eric's question. Tell me about your first crit.
My first crit?
Yeah.
The 4th of July crit?
I don't know.
Eric and I went down to Bountiful crit. I think that's the one he's talking about, and I died. we rode from here down to Bountiful, and we rode to the 4th of July crit. It's a four corner crit, right? So it's just a square around a block. Is this the one he's talking about? Where's Evan?
I don't know, probably. He said it was a good story, so.
This one's not that good. It's only embarrassing because I died. I fell apart. I lost.
Well, that's a good story.
Not really. I was pulling the whole time. Well, not really pulling, but I was in front of the pack and like with the top 3 guys, and they kept throwing a fit about me not pulling. So I got out in front and pulled for a little bit, and then they took their turns again, right, and then traded off, and I stayed in the front of the pack the whole race. And then when it came time to attack, I fucking gave it everything for like one of the blocks, and then fell apart for another one of the 2 streets and died. And got like last place.
Oh shit.
Is that the one he's talking about?
I don't think that's that he said bullshit, you crushed it. And it sounds like you were. Maybe you didn't do it until the end, but it sounds like you helped everybody out.
Are you talking about the fixed crit? Because no, Jimmy beat me.
Oh, Eric says he told you to stay off the front and just do nothing and just do nothing and sprint.
And I did the exact opposite.
You're going hard.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably gonna wrap up here in a few minutes because I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so I'm dying. What else does everybody? What does people want from Wes's insights? Also, nobody can see you because I have the fucking chat over your face. I don't know how to like put it down.
It's super dark in my place anyway. You probably can't see me very well as it is, so no problem.
All right. Well, they're just gonna have to see you through the text. Any comments on engine 11 frames? So many different reasons for the. I have not ever done a crit. You got another rotor crank sound like it's breaking when they pedal hard.
Oh, is it a Vegas crank?
It's a rotor track crank.
Yeah, the rotor Vegas. It's like the newest one.
Oh, I don't know.
There's one where the spider, like you know how mine has that round spider?
Yeah.
Like the big square. There was a creaking between the spider and the crank arm that was pretty infamous there. You just grease the shit out of it, coat it in grease. Grease and cleaning is always the creak solution. Yeah. Well, but yeah. Grease and creaks. I mean, depends on the sound. He's saying it sounds like it's breaking when he pedals hard. It could be loose crank bolts between the spider and the crank arm, or that interface like I'm talking about. Because Evan and I ran into this. We tried to run force cranks on a track bike before, right? And there's the spider is held on with 3 bolts that come in sideways vertically. So it leaves a little bit of room for the crank to rotate on the splines of the bolts, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like a fixed spider, like the Omniums, where the spider is actually connected to the crank arm. There's a lot of room in there to wiggle around. My rotor cranks on my Bianchi, there's so much play in there that I just don't even give a shit. I just kind of run them loose and let them buck, and it actually helps with creaks. They don't really creak. They just
really
wobble, and they just go click, 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 wobble back and forth a little bit.
And it says tighten the spider on the crank.
Yeah, that's exactly what I.
Yeah.
They're more long-winded than him.
No, you've got the real. You're diagnosing the problem.
Right.
Wait. Wes, what do you like? Steel or aluminum frames?
Steel or aluminum frames for what? For fixed?
I assume that. Yeah, I said fixed.
But it depends. I mean, for a track bike, obviously, aluminum's going to be stiffer. So if that's what you're looking for, if you want to ride a track bike fast, stiffer is going to be better because it's stiffer. But if you want to just ride your fixie around in the park, steel is a lot more comfortable. It's more flexy, right? But I mean, yeah. Otherwise, it's kind of you can get a really nice steel track bike, but it's still going to be a steel track bike, right?
Yeah.
Aluminum generally, pros and cons are it's stiffer and it's lighter than steel, right? But it also has it doesn't last as long, it has a shorter lifespan. Overall, it wears up faster. Steel will last a lot longer. So, I mean, there's pros and cons. Kind of depends on what you want out of it. And preference is, I mean, I have kind of, the So Easy is pretty comfy at steel. I like it to flex a lot because we're riding them off-road, right? So, and I think that's why Squid made them out of steel, so they can flex a lot, kind of comfortable on that trail flex. Whereas my track bike, sit right there, you see it's too dark, is aluminum and stiff as fuck to transfer all that power. And I'm not too concerned about being comfortable on it because it's just going fast.
Well, and to answer the question too, is you have both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, you got both.
It's hard to say. It's hard to have a preference because there's different uses, right? There's different feelings and different ride qualities, different vibes, and different days.
Totally.
So, preference. I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
100%. Any experience with nose blocks on carbon fork? I don't think you should be worried about that, Wes. I mean, it wasn't technically designed for it, but I think you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, it wasn't technically designed for it, but neither was a steel fork or an aluminum fork, right?
True. Yeah, no, unless it was a BMX bike, it probably wasn't meant to do that.
Right. BMX bikes are like the only purpose-built stunt bikes.
Yeah.
Everything else is like even dirt jump bikes. They say the warranty is void when you leave the ground.
Really?
Yeah, like nothing is really designed for abuse. Not that a nose block is an abuse, but I wouldn't be concerned at all about carbon. It's just as structurally strong as steel or aluminum, right? I mean, aluminum is going to dent easier than steel, obviously, right? But steel is going to maybe crack at a weld more likely than aluminum will, right?
Right.
Where carbon, if it's going to fail, it'll most likely be in some sort of crush scenario or major impact that would break either steel or aluminum. So I would not be worried about nose bunks on a carbon fork at all.
No. And as long as you don't go 15 miles an hour into the wall for your nose bonk.
Yeah. I mean,
just no, you'll never be going that fast, but
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fear around carbon. I get it. I mean, I've seen it break, I've seen it fail, but I've also seen aluminum and steel break and fail.
True, very true. Well, I've only broken steel. I guess. But that's only because I've mostly had steel bikes.
Okay. I've broken, I can't tell you how many aluminum rims.
Oh, true.
Probably in the hundreds. Yeah, you too, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and carbon mountain bike wheels are supposed to be. Oh, I cut out. Carbon mountain bike wheels are supposed to be stiffer and stronger, right, than aluminum wheels.
Yeah, I mean, we beat the shit out of those constantly. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Parker cases almost every jump he sends.
True, and I cased a gnarly one last time we rode. Well, 2 times ago.
Yeah, they're fine. I think Evan, only rim I've seen break was Evans, that Santa Cruz reserve wheel.
Oh yeah, true.
I think we were in Trestle, right?
I wasn't there, but I remember he warrantied it or something.
Yeah, he warrantied one, and I don't think we've really broken any other carbon his gravel rims, but a bike landed on it. He was pedaling up. He was pedaling up a landing on bobsled on his gravel bike, and a dude sent the jump and fucking landed right on his bike and broke the rim in half.
That was when we were filming you, right?
No.
I was with you for sure. I was with you guys when that happened.
Yeah, I think we were filming for Good Times.
Something. There was some reason we were going up bobsled.
Right, yeah. There would otherwise be no reason that we would be going up. I think we were filming for Good Times, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go make some dinner. Thanks for joining, Wes.
Yeah, dude, it's 10 o'clock.
I know. That's why I'm dying.
All right, yeah. Get out of here.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, dude. Help me convince everybody else to do this too.
Easy. We just have to organize it, for that time.
Well, Garen and Evan have both been in the chat, so I know they're not doing anything.
Right? Their faces could have easily been here. I haven't seen either of them in Instagram chats. So
Well,
I don't think they crossed over.
You don't see the Instagram chat at all?
I don't see the YouTube chat. I only see the Instagram chat.
Well, Evan's in.
I can't see it. Evan or Garen.
Garen was in earlier, I think, before you got on, but. Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for joining me, dude. Thanks to everybody else for hanging out with us. Probably do this next week.
Yep, next Wednesday around this time-ish.
Time-ish, yep. Ish. All right, peace, dude.
Peace out.
All right, thanks, y'all. I'm sorry I didn't get to every single question, but thanks for hanging out. Do it again next week. Bye.